I want to talk about why we stop and how to get started again. I'm Dennis Hodges, and this is Creative Nibble. I've been thinking quite a bit about why do we stop doing things? Sometimes they run their course. The series is over and we're done with them. Sometimes we lose interest in them. Other times it's just life gets in the way. Other things take over, become a bigger priority, so they stop being part of our lives. Well, but how do we get started again if we want to do it again? Part of the problem is that block of time we had set aside for that certain thing we enjoyed doing has now gotten taken over by other things. Other things have filled that gap. We don't have extra time on our hands usually. So the question is, why do we want to get started again? What is this driving us to do that? Well, hopefully it's of intrinsic value, something internal, something self-motivation making that happen. If you want to do something seriously, that's how you do it. It's by self-motivation, trying to drive that project forward, that idea forward. The question is, how do we get started? To me, it's a lot like, think about the flywheel on a machine. Once a flywheel gets going, then it takes a while to get started. It starts going and going and going and going. Then it helps sustain the momentum of the machine that it's driving. It's a lot like that. In our case, to get a project started again, sometimes it's just brute strength. Taking that first step to make that happen, get that flywheel to move a little bit, another step, another step, another step, and before long, you've got the momentum and it's happening. The final question is, when's a good time to start? You may recall another creative nibble I did where I talked about temporal landmarks. And a temporal landmark is picking a certain date. We seem to work really well with those. The first day of the week, the first day of the month, a holiday or birthday, you get it, the first of the year, anything along those lines. Some day that helps you begin that old page, new page concept. So look, we all stop things, we all start things. The question again to ask yourself is, why, how, and when? And that's your creative nibble. Pause, think, create.